Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Mountain West play breaks the seal as the conference race begins with this one. It's the Air Force Falcons and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Falcons ready to kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. There he goes. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Air Force's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. He'll toss it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice.
Finding some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. Breaks free and he might be gone. Into the house. Touchdown Air Force. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Maybe a crease. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Scott. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looking for blockers. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes his man miss. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. On the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back to throw, it's Hayes. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Creates a little room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
Just a simple play, get the speedster on the edge, get the edge, block it up really well, and then let the running back do the rest. But I do like the finish from the defense. Listen, you gave up a big play, at least hit him as he goes out of bounds. Take a chunk out of him.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best.
And they got him for the sack. Had good protection for a minute. Tried to create a little more time, and the defense was there to stop him.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Motion from the back. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, what a move. It's a seam wide open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. On the option. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. On the move. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Catching up with the Air Force head coach at the break. Their quarterback has really taken a pounding in that first half. I can visually see bumps, bruises, some blood on the uniform. They continue to evaluate him, but they've got to keep him clean here in the second half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. They're working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he might go.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Now on the option. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That makes it a 15-13 game.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running to Green. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mitchell. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Motion from the wideout. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got the first down. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still...
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Falcons. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Backed up now here, second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Finding open areas. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? And a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Using his legs, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season. Desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Got a little press. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it's incomplete on third down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down.
Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Go.
Gives it on the option. There's a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.